Oh man, not again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ManDontCare podcast headquarters. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Drewski the Entertainer. Let's see who's in the R-Key and the Marquee today. We got Artez up in the building. You already know Artez is up in the building. We have Kwame Santos, top dog, Kwame Santos. And then we have Mr. You already know.
I am Groot.
I am
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. I am Groot. Mr.
I am
Oxtail
Groot.
Whisperer. You guys already know what it is. This is the ManDontCare podcast headquarters. Thank you again for tuning in. And from what we've been talking about before we started is that like we've been getting a lot of clout. Like we've been getting a lot of love from people, even though they don't want to talk about it in the comments, which you guys should. The fact that you guys are messaging us, you know, we appreciate it, and I hope you guys subscribe and show some more love, because it only gets better from here. Only gets better from here.
Big
But
facts.
let's cut to the chase. Let's go into the meat and potatoes, everything, because it's summertime. Summer's here. You know, sundress is deb out.
Son Jesus.
You know, suspended license man them a go drive.
Cabana Flex is gonna go on.
Cabana Flex, you already know them girl there.
Afrofest.
Body start swing. How you mean?
Afrofest. You
And
going Afrofest this
Afrofest,
year?
yeah, shout out to the Black Queen them. The Black Queen them. But let's get down to some topics we've been seeing as of late.
Y'all saw that thing on Twitter with the guy?
What guy? That's
So-
what I wanted to know. You put this in there. What was it?
I think it was like a party going on, and then my man girl went over to dance on the tall nigga on the wall, probably a Jamaican man.
I just seen it.
Yeah, and then she basically fucking jumped on him and was doing some type of dirty wine and thing. And then her man came and just like, hey, let's go home. And just dips.
And that's it.
And then that's it. I was appalled. I feel like it's fake, bro.
In the words of my white people, I was flabbergasted.
I was shocked. Like, golly. Like,
I was disgruntled. I don't know how to feel.
I don't think women are that trifling. Like, it has to be fake, bro.
Well, okay, so I don't know how to feel about that.
Like, what would you do?
Okay, well, okay.
Oh, yo, you go.
No, you go, because I feel like you need to get it out your system.
Wait.
Go ahead, you might as well.
I'll go second. Was it fake or not?
I don't.
think
Yeah,
it's
that's
real.
another
I
thing.
think it's real. I think
just
it's
didn't
real.
know.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Because just because it's on Instagram or on a
Twitter.
video post, it could be fake and it could be real. It's hard to say. But
That's real.
in total, like, to sum up the whole video,
It's real.
it happens.
Can't be fake. I feel that.
No, I'm saying in a sense where it's like, it could be fake as in, like, they acted it out.
Yeah.
It could be. Because there's a lot of videos where people do stuff like that, but it's an act. And I've seen that. But I'm not saying that it's fake as in the scenario, because it does happen.
It does
It does happen.
So what would you do if you're in a party and then you catch a girl bubbling at some next man's?
I don't know. Like, I'm not... To be honest with you, first of all...
Did she know I'm there?
wow,
Yeah, 'cause you went to the party
went to
together.
The party with her, big man. What type of question is that?
You and her boats decide,
First of
yo,
all,
we're
why
going
you-
pasa.
First of all, why are you both like? First of all, the fact that you went to a party and didn't show her, and she went to a party and not show you, and it's obviously the same party. How ironic! You both are wieners for that still on a big man thing. But with me, I don't know. Part of me ain't gonna really like. I can't be upset in a sense because like it's a party. It's a party. Like what? Okay, so if I'm at a party, I'm in a relationship and a girl's dancing on me.
Oh, you're cheating.
But how is that cheating if I'm
Let me
dancing?
ask you something. So if you're in a relationship and you go to a party and a girl dancing on you, you think your girl won't come and
Paid you.
It depends on the relationship I have with my girl.
so no, she'll come pay you for sure.
I don't know.
She'll pay you.
I don't know.
For sure she would.
I don't know.
Nigga, if I go to a party and my girl is dancing on some nigga, I'm leaving her there. like for good. Like she, like what are you? What is this?
Then okay, so here's the question. Then here's the thing.
The only dance my girl should be doing with a nigga is ballet, and even that is kind of too close.
But okay, so then what's the point of the girl going to the event anyways? You should might as well just stop her from going.
No, I'm not.
But that's what it is.
I'm not.
If you're going to a party, you're
No,
gonna
but
make
the video is different. It's me and you there, bro.
yeah, but
me and you.
okay, but here I understand that. But in general, in a sense where it's like I get it where it's me and her, but in a sense where I'm thinking like, first of all, you guys knew what you're putting yourself into. It's a party.
First of all, why are you even going to? I mean, some
Did you
dudes
see- did you
go
see
to
the
party
video,
with
though?
girls.
Yes, I
Wait.
did.
The girl jumped in like fucking
Bro, let me tell you
a
the video.
position.
You didn't watch the video?
It's not
I
a.
did watch
This
it.
is
So you
not
watched
a.
the video, right?
I watched the video.
She might as well be
Bro.
like she was humping him.
Yo,
So
that's-
whose
that's-
fault is it?
Yo, if that was me, that's not my girl no more. Still,
So whose
Yeah,
fault
I'm
is it?
leaving her
then?
there.
I'm leaving her there. She walking.
So
She can-
so whose fault is it?
I'll
then?
probably even take her phone and delete Uber so she can.
Petty king.
That's not even petty, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, but
That's different.
why are you guys jumping?
Bro,
Right
Yo,
to it.
hold on.
Wait,
I say he's gonna delete the app.
Yo, that's not
He's
my
gonna
girl
cut
no
our
more.
phone bill.
we don't know the dynamic of their relationship. What if they have an open relationship? We can't just jump into conclusions.
that's
right?
what I'm saying, right?
Yo, that
And
dude.
Fair enough.
And yo.
for him, for them, I'm talking about for
Nah,
me.
the man.
You're right.
For you?
The man was on Twitter defending himself.
He was.
He was?
Yeah, bro, he's on Twitter defending himself, saying, "Yo, it takes a confident man to let his girl."
Man,
go."
if you don't confident this,
Fuck that shit.
well,
Really?
Yeah, bro, he's saying he's defending himself.
He looked kind of
And then-
he looked kind of salty still.
Yo, the fact that he even said that his girl was dancing with his homie. That was his homie allegedly, right?
That was his
But he didn't
homie?
heal him up though.
Yo,
He
that's
didn't
his
heal
homie
him up
allegedly.
before
And
he-
yo,
before
if
he
my
left.
girl can hop on my homie like that and dance.
He's
something's
a
up.
pimp. He's a pimp.
Nah, something's up.
He's a
I
pimp.
don't know what you heard about.
Wait, so who's
up.
who's the
Like-
backup dancer then?
Yo, that's a good question.
It's a good question still.
Who's the backup dancer? Because
Low key.
It probably is the guy in the relationship still, low key.
how? But he
I
went
don't
home
know.
with her though.
Huh?
He went home with her.
True.
He's definitely a sucker.
Full fledged. I agree with you, sir. Full fledged. I agree with you.
be
So
honest,
okay,
Nah,
but
and yo, the way the man would pick up his girl to pick up your girl, are you crazy? I let a man pick up my girl.
here's the question though.
Yo, why man? You guys are overreacting, bro.
Huh?
You guys are overreacting
Nah,
to this
bro.
shit.
Me overreacted.
Bro.
Okay, so wait. You go to a party. You go to Cabana pool. What do you call it? Pool
Bro,
bar.
it wasn't even a
What-
Caribana
yeah.
flex. If it was Caribana, okay. This was just like.
What do you mean okay?
Yeah, what's the
It's
difference?
never okay, but I'm just saying like I can.
You allow it.
You allow it.
I'm never allowing my girl to dance.
No,
Yeah,
low-key you allow it.
Huh?
though.
So wait. All right.
What's the
Interesting. All
difference
right.
between Luxies and Carabana? Which one is it? Why?
Yo, Caribana, anything goes down there, right? But
What,
even
what,
so,
what is Caribana? Wait, what is
anything goes
Caribana?
down
Vegas?
there, so.
Caribana's Vegas?
Nah, everything goes down there still. But like,
Man's a
bro.
Caribana
This was like a little
Vegas.
club thing or a little party flick. Yo, she jumped on the nigga, yo, and was fucking grinding. Are you stupid?
But fam, if anything, Carabana's worse.
Bro,
because
it doesn't matter-
everybody
it doesn't
did it.
matter
At
where.
least,
Everybody.
at least,
And
at least in
and
the club,
opposite
there's like
where?
like a 200 people max in there. Carabana fans, everyone can pass by and see you.
Bro.
Everybody,
Yeah,
fam.
whatever. But
True say, I know girls that don't even like when they're in a relationship they can't even go Caribana or even play mass, for example, which is crazy. Would you let your girl play mass?
Honestly,
My girl
bro,
can do whatever
like
she-
I don't,
she can do whatever she wants.
I don't.
I agree,
me,
like
personally,
confident man shit. You can do what you want.
I don't care, but if it goes over the boundary where I feel like you're cheating or you're using a way to leave me, that's when I'm gonna have to question.
So if you see a video, it's Caribana Day, you see a video on the timeline with your girl like getting wild with some nigga on the street. That is not even in his costume. He's just in jean shorts. So he ain't part of the parade.
I signed up for it technically because first
Fair
of all,
enough.
it's Carabana. Second of all, it's just like going back. It's a club.
All bets are off that weekend.
You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like
so
I knew what I put myself into.
So Caribana is Toronto, Vegas, huh?
Facts.
It's like the
'Cause
Vegas.
everybody's
weekend.
down there, and what happens in Carabana
Stays in Caribana.
Pretty
I
much.
don't know, man. Normally I'm on the side of like, yeah, you know, what happens. You know, I trust you and confident, but it depends on how long that wine is.
So if it's a over a minute ratio, then
It has to be like you know how you have hug and you have church hug.
yeah.
It has to be a version of a church hug.
Wait, time out. So if you're comparing that to a bubble,
Yeah. So
so the bubble has to be within like lint length.
yeah, you gotta like
It has to be an air bubble.
yeah.
It has to be an air bubble.
The bubble gotta be eardrop. You can't. You gotta eardrop that bubble still. You can't like you can't plug
you can't download.
you can't plug the USB in. You know what I mean? Yeah, eardrop that shit, man, guy. Yo, my girl, you gotta eardrop that bubble. You can't like nah.
You can't USB. You can't
USB
go
it.
straight to
If it's somebody is in the same band and like same band, or even not even the same
if
band,
it's
like
your
you're playing mass. Like if it's somebody she's dancing with playing mass, cool. But if it's some nigga in some jean shorts, who the fuck is this nigga in some jean shorts, bro?
What's the difference though?
Because first of all, he's not part of it.
It doesn't matter.
Because all right, look, if your girl was a dancer, right, and she's
Yeah.
doing music video, and she's in a music video with Chris Brown dancing, that's her job. So playing mass is like her job and having fun.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're
All
saying.
best
Because
go-
the boys and the girls are in the same like,
boat.
type of
There's-
costume
Yeah.
style.
So the
I see what
guys
you're
there,
saying
the
on
guys
that.
there
Okay.
probably have girl too, right? So they probably dancing around.
True.
But if it's some nigga in a jean short that jump the fence, no. Hey, what's going on, bro? No, go in your yard. Yo, no,
Jump the fence.
no.
So okay. So but what if?
So you guys go ahead and make your girl play mass and dancing around and all that shit. Be that confident, man.
All
Me?
right, I'm gonna hit you with the
No.
Rico right now.
What?
Hit you guys with the Rico. So you're saying that if it's within mass, if it was in mass
Confines.
proximity.
Yeah,
then it's cool.
cool.
But anything outside of it,
Yeah, you
bad.
dance.
Now,
with
what if the guy that's wearing the the jean shorts has a relationship but just catches a bubble? Then what?
Nah, you're not partaking in cheating with my girl. My girl is not gonna be a
But
accomplice for
what's
that.
the difference between the man? I see what you're saying, but at the same time, there's no difference between a man in mass that has a relationship or not compared to
Yes,
a
there
man.
is.
If
Sir-
a man's
sir,
in
no
mass,
difference,
okay,
bro.
okay.
Sir, if that man wanted to play mass, he should have paid his 2 bills and not jump the fence and go over there to dance.
Nah.
So why didn't you play mass with her?
I
Facts.
ain't doing that shit. Fuck
All
circle,
right.
bro.
But yo,
But you made an ex-man pay 2-3 bills to go bubble upon your girl for mass,
That's
and that's
cool.
okay with it.
That's her
So
job.
basically, he
It's
paid
her job
2
for
bills to
it's
bubble
her
your
job.
girl.
It's her job for the day and having fun for the
That's
day.
her job
I
for the
don't-
day. What do you think this
What if
is?
She wants to
Like,
have
hold
fun.
What if you
just go
slapped
ahead.
it prior?
Huh?
What if you slapped it?
Oh, that's a whole different conversation. What? Sir, what? Rephrase your question. What? I can't even process this right now.
I am Groot.
This man said,
but
"What
yo,
if you
going-
slapped it
going-
prior?"
Going back to that thing, like, yo, what would you do if you're in that situation with that dude and your girl asks to go dance with the next dude and that sexual whatever dancing they did was not
I'm
even,
leaving her there.
like, leaving there?
What will you do?
Nah,
No, wait. What's the question?
The same. Back to the guy
it's
in,
gonna end
in
up
the
like
party.
the nigga in the video.
First of all, I don't think. Let's be realistic. I don't think the guy, like the girl, requested for the boyfriend to go dance with the homie. Let's be realistic. That's not happening.
That's what he said. He said his girl asked him.
I'm gonna have to read it. I don't
Go
know.
dance?
I don't know all the facts, but
Like, he's on Twitter right now defending himself till this day, but he's saying, yo, his girl asked if she can dance, and yeah, he said okay, and then she goes and does that shit.
But that's the you hear what
That's
you
fucked up.
but you hear what you said though.
What?
You said the girl asked the
For
man to go
permission.
dance.
And he said, "Yeah."
She never said with who. There's a difference.
No. I think he said. She probably said, "Can I go dance with him?" And he said, "Yeah." So his fault.
I don't know.
The girl didn't do nothing wrong if that's the case.
Yeah, he's a sucker. Still.
Plain.
Doormat,
Yeah.
Get it.
broomstick.
Doormat.
Get it.
Huh?
You bring the
Not-
prop.
Not yet. Not
Bring
yet.
the prop.
Broomstick.
Hey, yo,
Brush.
it's that simple. That's simple for me.
Brush
Yeah.
that shit when they brush their compound. Like,
yo, boy, would you do that?
What?
What the guy did, allegedly.
Like allow my say, okay, go ahead, honey, go dance with that guy over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you only playing masks. That's it. Oh, you only playing masks. This is
I
like-
don't see a difference.
So
to be
it's like
honest.
no luxies
So
for you.
would you?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
High key, it's a disrespect. So
Hell no.
I feel.
So what if it was mask though? Caribana. Let's switch
I
it
don't
to
care,
Caribana.
bro. It
You
doesn't
don't care?
matter. I don't care.
You see, your girl
There's
can
no
play
way, bro.
play masks and like dance
You
with a
refuse?
nigga in the jean shorts.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely refuse it.
And yo, the way they're dancing too, I'd even have to consider if my girl, my homie, was smashing, because that was not no regular dance or something.
So
man.
yeah, I seen the video.
You
Man
know what I mean?
picked
That
them
was
up
no-
at
yeah, that
like
was
like
some-
they were about to have sex. Like
That
it was
was
just.
no fucking.
I was like,
dancing.
wow. I don't know. That it's hard to say because it's like a dance is a dance. To me, when you're dancing with a female, with a lady in the club, to me, I'm just dancing. I'm not like catching a thing where it's like, oh, this could be like I could grease it tonight or whatever. I'm just dancing because I'm not coming to the club to just look pretty or to look handsome. If that's the case, I might as well just stay home. That's just me. Like, I'm not paying $20 to freshen up myself, look nice, to just stand there against the wall and post. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go dance. So if a female is there and she wants to dance with me, I'll dance with her.
Yeah.
And vice versa. I don't think well, it depends on the girls. Certain girls, I feel like they go to clubs to look pretty, not to like dance, or I feel like they just do it just to put stuff on Instagram and snap and say, yeah, I was at Luxie's, I was at Cabana, but they just stand there, do nothing, and then go home.
Yeah.
So I it's hard for me to say, but for me personally, I don't. If I'm in a relationship with a girl and she's dancing, I'm not gonna really take it away because the maturity of me and her, we already know like if we're dancing, we're just dancing. There's nothing to it because I'm going home with you. You already know what it is. I'm not doing anything, and that's when loyalty comes into play too.
So question. Moving on from that. So I know they said it was the homie or whatever that she danced on. So my question is, like, do you guys have boundaries set for your girl and your niggers around you?
It's a niggers.
No, I mean like niggas, like your niggas
Yeah.
around you,
Define what you mean by that.
your brethrens. Like,
Just can't go
what's the
smash
boundaries? Do you
my
set
brethren.
like do you set boundaries for your homeboys and your girl?
No, well, homeboy.
Like,
should
what do you
know-
tell your girl? Like, yeah, that's my brethren, but don't
No, I don't have to
don't
tell
get
her.
too
She
close
should
to
Who
them.
does that?
Or you tell your brethren like, yo, I don't want you around. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah.
That's kind
There
of
are dudes that do that though. I'm
There
not
are
gonna lie.
girls-
There are
guys
some
that
guys
do
that are
that.
waiting to like snatch your girl from behind your back and they claim that I've seen that before. But if they're your real homies, that shouldn't even be something to ask.
I don't do that at all.
Yeah, you know
I don't need to do that.
that
It's unnecessary.
I shouldn't have to tell my girl. And
Like, it's principle. My brethren should already know what it is.
And
What?
with the girl too.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be surprised if she doesn't have like the common sense
You'd
to
reflect.
actually like do that.
You'd have to reflect on that one still, because I don't think. Yeah, I agree with Artest. I don't think like I would need to tell my brethren about like the boundaries. Like,
Only an insecure nigga would do that.
yeah,
That's the thing.
the only thing I'd probably
that's
say.
a lot of people.
I'd say so. Insecure dude that probably knows the ins and outs of your relationships. Like, so he'll probably feed on the negative aspect of your relationships and try and twist it,
to make it benefit him.
So
There's some dudes that do that.
So
Yeah, I
what?
do.
So what would you do if you pick your girl phone up and you see your brethren calling her, but you didn't give them each other number?
It really depends.
Oh, it depends though.
Why would it depends?
Because like,
I mean, like you said, you trust your brethren, right?
yeah,
I mean, like, I'm cool with some
And you
of my homies' girls.
You trust, you trust your brethren, right? You trust your girl, right? So if you're looking down on the phone and you see your brethren name pop up on your girl phone, what comes to mind?
It depends on to the extent of the relationship.
I'm saying he's your brethren, one of them that you
It
trust.
depends, though.
It really depends. Because what if, for example, what if my girl, knows a girl that he wants to talk to, and she can line it up for him?
It depends.
That's
though.
That's a scenario.
I don't know.
That's a scenario.
You guys' tune's kind of changing a little bit. I looking on your face. You're like, why the fuck does he hasn't?
Like yo, it probably have to depend on the timing he's calling her.
Yeah, that too. If it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
What do you mean? So
So if it's 4 a.m.,
Huh?
you're saying if it's 4 a.m., it's booty call season.
Yo, like, you have to factor.
Like, why you calling?
It just depends. Like,
Yeah, it really depends.
y'all still do booty calls?
No, I'm just saying. Certain people think around that time is booty call. Certain girls think that. Certain guys think that.
So what time is booty call?
I don't know. I think it's whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready,
It could be 8 a.m. in the morning. It's whenever it's booty call season.
Okay, let me hear this now. What's the line you send when it's a booty call text? Or a booty text?
what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Yo, I wanna learn the player ways of my niggas, bro.
So what you trying to say?
He's low-key trying to get some game.
Yo, put me on, bro.
Well, first
Put
of all, man's here are not
EA.
players over here, eh?
Put me on game, bro.
You're having, yo, I'm a good guy, so I don't.
The ladies love you niggas, so I'm trying to learn from you guys to see what I'm
Ladies
on.
love me. You're lying to yourself. I'm a
Yeah,
simpleton.
let me hear. What's the line?
Let's hear yours, bro.
I don't have none, yo. I go to church. Or the mosque.
You're going
All
straight
right.
to hell.
You want to hear my
You're
line?
going
All right, this is my line.
Straight to hell.
This is my
right
line.
with Adolf Hitler. I swear to you, you're going straight to hell.
To tell my phone up and say, hey, I just read this Bible verse.
Oh my god.
Yes. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now.
Is this doormat worthy?
Yes, it's
How?
definitely doing
Yo, wait, what happened to the Quran?
I'm joking around. I'm just saying, like, what's the booty line text that you send a girl? I'm just put me on game.
So
yo.
Hold on, time out. What happened to the Quran? What happened to the Quran?
Quran, whatever, Torah, whichever one you want.
All right.
saying
I'm
you
very
hit a
spiritual.
girl, you hit a girl with a Psalms 118.
What's that? Make a joyful noise to the Lord.
You used it on somebody. You used it on somebody.
Nah, yeah.
Right, Ecclesiastics 5 verse 8.
You guys are crazy, bro.
The way he's yo, doormat worthy, low key. Low key,
Nah,
doormat worthy.
Hey, I see you guys trying to change it. I still want to hear the lines you guys send you.
I don't have a line.
I don't.
You don't have a line?
I go with the flow of the conversation.
You do what?
Yeah,
I go
yo,
with the flow of
brother,
the conversation, bro.
I'm saying when it's a booty call, like
brother, just do this.
you're at home. It's Saturday night.
Just go with the flow.
The house is empty. You ain't got no plans, and you're like, yo, I wonder what such and such is doing right now. What's the line you send?
It's not like a line sign. Just call them up or something.
You don't text. You call him.
Just call it. What are you saying? That's it.
Oh, what you saying? Okay.
But what you saying is an open. It's like an open thing. It's not a specific
They're
thing.
down to hang out, chill. You know what I mean? Same.
Man, hit them with the way you saying, yo.
Hit them with the Kawhi Leonard. What they do, baby? What they do, baby?
Nah, I'm just trying to learn game or whatever.
Well, that's not a game though.
It's more so though, like sometimes girls will hit you up, right? And they're more probably hornier than us. I feel like, you know what I mean.
It's usually Friday night. I can tell. Either when you can
don't
tell
go-
you
I
can
don't go
tell
out of
when
my
a
way.
girl is hitting you up for free food, or they're hitting you up for some D. Like you can tell the text.
So you've been a victim of free food?
Nigga, I'm a successful black man in Toronto. Of course, I've been a victim, or not even a victim. Not a victim. What's the word? A target. A target of free food.
Yeah.
And knowing your successful taste, it was oxtail.
Hit the target? Hell, fucking no.
Low key, they hit the target.
How? How?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
No fucking no, bro.
Because you said you can tell.
Yeah, you can
unless
tell.
You've been a victim of
kills
it.
me.
Like
No.
You don't have to always be a victim.
So let me
not
ask you
tell.
this: do you have to be a victim to know when you're gonna get shot? If the gun is pointed, you know what's gonna happen, right?
nah.
Analogies for your head top. What are you talking about? Analogies for your head top. Reflect.
Nah, bro. There's no game. It's just like with me. I just talk. There's no. I don't really care about game. Like I'm grown.
But
Like,
game gets girls though. Like one of the
games doesn't get girls.
I'm telling you
Maturity
100%. What?
Maturity does.
Maturity.
Game doesn't.
And you
get
can
girls.
you can do the maturity game.
No,
you can
no.
fake maturity.
Yeah, but real people don't need to like fake
I'm telling
maturity.
you, women more fall for game than your actual self. I'm telling you.
Which sucks, but the
'Cause
real woman will disagree with that. A real woman would disagree with that.
Yeah, it's only the ratchets that.
Yeah, the ratchets will appreciate game.
What
But
do
the
you
real girls will understand maturity is what gets them, because remember that game, it fades. The maturity doesn't.
I will say this, like I've never really asked for it.
Ask for what?
Them, yeah.
Oh, you're blessed and highly favored.
Not like I've asked for some, but it doesn't really, because you ask for it, it's like, oh my god, all he thinks about is
Yeah.
sex, you know what I mean?
But when
all
they
he
ask
does
for
is
it,
fucking-
it's just you just go with the flow.
Yeah, just go with the flow. Like, and they don't really ask directly. Well, some do. Right?
Yeah,
I've had some that had asked directly, and some just
beat around the bush.
beat around the bush.
Or
but
use
you know
use emojis.
emojis like no a hot dog. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or something.
Or
Right, so now I
eggplant.
just
The
send it-
eggplant, the infamous
Yeah, so
eggplant.
I just send an eggplant back or a cucumber or something, and I'll just joke around. But it's usually I don't really ask. You know what I mean? I feel like yeah, if you just be yourself,
Be yourself.
like you're saying game,
So-
right? I feel like if you just be yourself and whatever, you don't show them too much of yourself. I never show girl too much of myself. Yeah, and I just.
All right,
Actually,
Batman.
I don't know. Maybe that's just for me.
No,
I never really asked, and what the times I did ask, it didn't. I couldn't really. It doesn't really. I don't feel really good.
Wait, what do you mean, like, ask? Like, you literally ask?
Not like bag, you hear me?
Not
Like-
big,
like-
but,
bag.
you know what I mean?
yo,
Like Oliver Twist.
like,
Like,
no,
can
just
I
like
get
the-
some? Can I
just
get
go
some
with the
I'm
poems?
just saying, just go with the flow. But like that's me.
You saying he never asked, yo? He never like
I
hit the
never-
girl
I
with
never
yo,
asked
beg her
for
some pums now.
Just go with the flow, you know.
Beg ya pum pum no. Nah.
You guys are jokers.
No, but
I never really asked though.
no, I agree on
Successful,
that.
I never really asked.
Sometimes you just have to. That's why I said, like, I feel like the maturity game, as much as people enjoy the game,
These
there's
are the games you
always
play.
there's always a consequence to it. Maturity, there's a consequence, but it's more, it's not as bad as the game, because maturity, like, if you speak what you say, you're mature about it, you're grown about it, and it's grown-ish. That's why I call it grown-ish, because like I think I'm at a stage where it's like there's nothing to spit game about. Like, you work, I work, I'm grinding, you're grinding. Like, why am I spitting game to you? You already know what it is. It's just
But let me ask you a question though.
like,
Okay.
what are we doing here? Like,
Do you feel like you have to lie sometimes?
no, you don't have to. People
You feel
choose
like-
to
Nah.
What do you mean by that? Why?
lie to get it.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Not specifically
AKA
lie
run
to get
game.
it. Not specifically lie to get it, but
Finesse.
yeah, or withhold some truths.
I would never. That's disgusting to do. Finesse.
You make me sick.
This guy's a doormat.
Sick.
you make me sick.
Wait,
You?
yo, reflect before you roll that shit out.
I couldn't find a doormat, so I got a doormat, bro.
So let me get it straight.
Sick, though.
Let me get it straight. You might want to put this up.
How ironic.
So let me get it straight. No, hold on.
How great this is? Not only he got your doormat, this, even though this is a Honda doormat, the age for you is a Helioptix. That's
No. Leave the Honda doormat there, cause according to how things go, how is that a doormat thing to not try to finesse someone?
We're not talking about that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I said. That's all I said.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I said I would never finesse someone. And that's a doormat thing? Okay, that's fine. I'm a doormat.
We're not talking about that. It's just the way you said it. Like, fuck
I
this
would
guy,
never.
man. This-
Oh, and he's like, oh, I would.
I would never. Oh, the sarcastic way I said it?
Yeah.
I would never.
that's why I said you made me sick saying that stuff.
All right, let me see if I ever. All right, let me see.
But
If,
like the way I'm trying to say is like some dudes just withhold the truth. because
Withhold.
there's a saying like,
Yo, I hate that. Yo, not to cut you off, but I hate that shit. Yo, where people like tell half truths, because you can always tell it. Yo,
truths about yourself. Like you don't show your information about everything about you.
But is
I
that
feel like if you let a girl in to know you too much, that's when maybe the interest, I don't know, can leave. You know what I mean?
dies up.
I see that, but I don't think that's not really finessing,
It's not.
nor
There
like.
can be many ways I'm talking about. Either that
Yeah,
or
just-
like,
I think it's
Just
just
keep it at a minimum. You know,
I think that's
all.
what it is. It's knowing your limitation with a person in conversation. I don't think that's
Like,
finessing.
not many girls are gonna open up. To
So
you.
what-
Girls who do you do it
Nah,
with
girl.
is not fully opening
So
up.
what do you tell a girl about yourself within the like first week or day or your first date? Like, what do you tell?
I'm a basic nigga.
This nigga say basic.
My G,
Like
my
that-
G, my G.
So the girl said, "Tell me about yourself," and you just say, "I'm a
I'm a
basic,
basic
nigga."
man.
that's what you say.
That's what you say.
What I say?
That's what you say.
You know full well. Yo, you know what? Yo, this guy's capping. Big capping, yo. You know he's probably there to like saying some romantic shit and like, yeah, I'm just working on myself, trying to like, do this and that.
Of course.
And establish a ground and like I'm looking for someone that's yo, that's what you guys be doing on your dates, yo.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you reveal too much on their first date.
What is it? You sound like Young and the Restless episode.
Yo, reflect Young and Restless is fire.
So yeah, you like reveal all that stuff on your date about yourself. I don't give I don't give them too much about myself. 'Cause I'm not even a guy that likes talking about myself like that. So
Yeah, I just tell jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, just have a good vibe. Like,
And whenever they
or
try
find
to
she
something
asks
to
me
talk
some
about.
questions, and I'll say, you know what I mean? Like, what are your goals? Or like, yo, you still live at home? I'd say, yeah, I do. I still live at home. I'm helping out my parents, and you know what I mean.
But there's no
Save my money. Nothing wrong with that.
Definitely nothing wrong with that.
So
But I think it's with me more. I've been wanting to know about. Well, I think I've been doing this, but I always wanted to know more about the female than the female to know about me.
Why?
That's just me. I feel like if I know about the female, about the lady, like, she'll understand that I want to know about her because it's not about me. It's about her. Like, I'm taking her on this date because I want to get to know her. If you're interested on getting to know me, you'll take the same steps that I'm taking to get to know you. That's the way I see it. Like, if I'm putting in the same energy to get to ask these questions and know more about you, you'll do the same incremental steps.
Yeah.
To do the same for
Yeah,
me.
all this
That's
date-
the way I see
you
it.
agree with that?
That's the way I see it.
Yeah, all this dating talk is garbage, bruh. I'm not dating. I don't like dating.
Depends on your intention, yo. If you just wanna like,
Yeah, of course.
if you really want to get to know her to potentially wife her, then I understand.
So y'all dating right now? Like going on dates and shit?
I'm just living life.
Just chilling.
Relax.
Just living life right now, you know.
You know niggas is up to no good when they're like just chilling, just living life.
But what if you're actually just
Taking
chilling?
it day by day.
Day by day. Day by day, brother. Day by day. Like an injury.
Day by day, bro.
Like an injury, fams.
Yeah, I'm not all seriousness, I'm not dating until probably like November when it's cold again.
Why?
Because
Yo.
That's when it's cold.
Yo,
But it's risky outside.
yo, all these girls just want to live their hot girl summer, bro.
True.
You know, hot girl summer, and I ain't trying to be
The
the backup dancer, or nigga number 3, or on the depth chart or whatever. Nah, bro.
Yo, it doesn't matter what season is gonna
Bro,
be.
you can
Matter.
tell,
It
bro.
doesn't matter
Like,
what season is gonna
doesn't
be.
matter.
it's
You're
like
gonna do what
weird,
you're doing.
yo. You can get a girl hitting you up like, hey, come see me, and you can tell when it's like, oh, nigga number 1 is acting up.
Yeah, you can tell.
You can tell, and then you're like,
or homie number 5 is moving wishy-washy.
yeah, and it's just like, I don't want to like, don't use me for that, sweetheart. Just go by yourself, bro. Just go away.
Reverse it back.
Nah, yo, I'm not interested in like, even if it's for sex, I'm not interested in that.
So
yo.
what do
I
you
don't
want? What do you want?
Maybe that's the thing. I don't know what I want right
You don't
now.
know?
I'll admit. Last month,
Bro, you're acting
You're
like
just-
a girl.
I wanted to be in a relationship still. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
this month you just want to
And then after that one, I'm just like,
So what changed? Wait, so what changed, brother?
huh?
What
Let's
changed,
talk.
brother?
Let's unpack this.
Hold on.
Let's unpack this. I don't know,
Unpack
man.
it.
It's just like too much uncertainty in the dating market, you know. And I just have to reflect on myself and protect my heart.
This guy's a lover man.
Yo, what do you
He is, yo.
What do you mean?
But we're all lover man.
all
Just
lover mans, bro.
All of us are lover mans to
Bro.
a certain degree. Certain mans are full fledged.
just-
Certain mans are halfway. Certain mans are just like it really depends.
Yeah, this.
I don't agree with that.
What?
What? So you're not a lover man, low key.
Nah.
Okay.
Wait,
Yo,
what do you define
fam.
this one? Wait,
Yo, don't let me call your
wait,
girlfriend,
be
your
specific.
exes on this
What do
podcast,
you
bro.
define this
Tell
one?
him.
Huh?
What do you define this one?
There's nothing wrong with being. There's nothing wrong with being a lover man. There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that.
But there's a certain
Mr.
degree
Lover
of
Man,
being a lover man.
Shabba.
You can overlove too much. Like
What do you mean?
overlove. Like with me, I'm not gonna lie. As a kid growing up, I used to overlove because that's just how I was. I always cared about
People.
a girl that I liked, and I wanted her to know that like I'm doing this because I like you. I'm not doing this to get anything else. I actually like you. But then as I grew, it's like you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Like you don't want to throw all your love on one person that you don't even know will give you 10% of it. So you have to like, just like how you'd say day by day, I take it little by little. And if I see the feeling back, then I give a little more. If I keep seeing it, then I'll give a little more. But if I don't see it, there's no point of me full-fledged giving 100% when she's not even reaching half court on the basketball court.
Yeah. I just had to reflect because I was just noticing like the people that I was engaging with, and then I'm just like, I had to stop expecting me from those people because it's just like, I'm a unique person, so I shouldn't be expecting people to be like me when I'm entertaining them, right? Or when
What makes you?
I
We'll
try
be
them in
right
my
back
life,
on
right?
the Steve Harvey show.
What makes you unique though?
Huh?
You don't determine that.
Yes, of course you determine that. You 100% determine that. Yeah, it's all about self-worth
Self-worth.
and
yeah,
what you bring
but
to the
can't
table. So
determine
if you're
different,
speaking
like,
to if you're speaking to a shorty, right?
Yeah.
And let's do something simple. And a guy has never opened a door for them ever, any door, whether it be
True.
the door to fucking Moxie's or the door to a car, or whatever. And you open the door for them, right? You're bringing something unique to the table.
True.
A
That
little
she's
bit of
not used
chivalry
to.
that
That's
she's not
true.
used to, right? That's I'm just this off the top, freestyling off my head, right? That's something that you bring unique to the table, which makes me a unique individual
So you
in
open-
her life.
So you open the doors for.
No, I'm not saying open. I'm just using that as an
Okay,
example,
analogy.
right? Of something unique that you probably do for that person.
What if it's not unique
All right,
to
so
her?
yeah, that makes sense. So if you think you're this unique person, why is it that you say you struggling to get? You're not struggling, right?
Not struggling. I'm just saying
What is
the
keeping you
dating
from your
pool is
girl?
just all mixed up right now. Where it's just like
People don't
I'm
know
not
what they
interested
really
in all
want,
of that, bro.
brother.
A lot of people don't know what they want. So the best thing to do is just focus on yourself.
Exactly,
Just
yo.
Focus on yourself and do you.
Focus on myself. Focus
And
on my
then I feel
creativity
like-
and like
Yeah, yo, have fun, bro. It's something.
Yeah.
that's
Just focus on
that's
yourself.
all you
When
have to
do
do.
that, people will see that this guy. I think you become attractive after that.
I don't even care about
And
all
you
that.
attract more things.
Yo, there's
towards
girls
you,
in my
right?
DM right now, yo. I'm not answering, man.
Yeah, like
Send them to voicemail. I'll check that shit in the phone.
someone's tune has changed from like the previous podcast.
Oh, my
Who
two,
broke
my
your
two.
heart, fam?
Oh, we're all broken.
Someone
Right?
definitely.
Nah.
Someone, you're smiling, bro.
Never that. Never
Someone
that.
Definitely hurt you, bro.
I roll with super glue. That can't go on.
Someone definitely hurt you. Someone definitely hurt you.
Yo.
You are on top of a line idiot.
No, yo, this is all. This is yo. Don't pay too much attention to this. This is all for entertainment, yo. I could be acting, I'm just trying to build content.
Freaking thing, bro.
Nah, but I agree with what you're saying. Like at the end of the day, like you have to. Everybody is unique in their own way, and for us as well, I'd say real men. I can't say all men because we can't represent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not represent all men because boy, the way the mandem are set up nowadays and made nowadays, they're not cut from the same cloth still. So I can't speak about it. No, but I could agree. Like even for example, I could add a scenario to that. Just making a girl laugh consistently. A lot of girls don't get a man to make them laugh consistently.
How do you know that though?
Because
'Cause they'll
you
say
can
it.
tell.
Bro, you never
You
been
can
on some
tell.
date with some girl and you something basic like they'll ask you, I don't even know.
Like they'll ask you a question, your facial
And
expression
you're like,
alone.
and then you just have to be like, yo, what kind of niggas you going out with?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
That never happened. That happens so much time when you're like,
I agree.
Don't get fooled by that, man.
It's not about
oh, you
being
think it's a
fooled.
game?
I do think.
No,
think,
all of
Nah,
them,
bro, it's not a
fam.
game.
I think girls can play the game
Yo,
very well.
yo, that's why they keep asking who hurt you, fam.
Huh?
It's not everything is a
No,
game,
that's
bro.
who hurt you, but like, yo, girls can play games, man.
Yeah, but
I agree, but
I agree.
You guys, no, like you guys would think, yo, I'm so special. I can make this girl laugh and this and that. But the same ones, you know what I mean? The next dude's probably making her laugh too.
Yeah.
Like,
But are you gonna?
Overthink it, bro?
don't overthink it, man. Like,
No,
you
but
can't
what we're
think you're
no.
this special dude. She's gonna determine that regardless. You
Yeah.
can't think that yourself.
no, but again, based on her reply to stuff, you know, like when if you take
And
a,
the funny thing is too is that you guys can say all this, yo, you're this good guy.
I'm not a
You
good
always-
guy.
No, but
I'm
you
not
guys can
saying
say,
that.
yo, you do this, you bring more to the table than these other guys.
I'm
But why
not
is
even saying that
girls
either.
can't-
I'm not even saying that
You're
either.
basically implying them, am I correct? These guys
No,
are implying
it's-
that they
Oh,
bring
yeah,
more
the
to the table.
self-proclaimed
No,
So
I'm,
Yeah.
actually, you're a
I'm
better
talking
man.
to specific situations. I'm
But
not
you're
saying I'm a
basically
better
you're a
man.
better man for this girl than her previous relationships, because you're saying that you make her laugh like other men couldn't do, and this and that. So you're essentially saying you're the nice guy, right?
No, that doesn't mean you're the nice guy.
But you bring more to the table. But nice guys do finish last, bro.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
They always finish last, man. I'm telling you, they always.
I
finish
don't know.
Last.
I don't think so.
They will always finish last, bro.
I don't know.
It really depends.
I wouldn't know because I'm not a nice guy, so I wouldn't know.
You're a fucking nice guy, man.
I'm not.
Don't you say so? I think you're a nice guy, but I don't think too nice.
That
for it.
type of shit, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
I'm a respectful guy. A nice guy is somebody who is the doormat.
But don't get it twisted. Sometimes girls don't want to get treated respectfully, so they take that as a nice guy. I feel, at least, you know what I mean. You guys can disagree with me if I'm
Fair enough.
I would say
Fair
say the more of a scumbag you are, or the more aloof or nonchalant you are, the more attractive you are to most girls or women.
Because to me, you're showing you care more for yourself. You're showing an alpha attitude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whereas you show a beta attitude, in my opinion, which is always being there for, always caring for. That's not a bad thing at all. But for some reason, girls lose attraction to that. You know what I mean?
They don't want a softie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you consider yourself?
Me?
Yeah,
A basic individual.
I know Elvis say he's
I'm
basic.
just a basic nigga. That's it.
Me? I used to be a lover man at one point. You know what I mean?
And somebody hurt you.
Yeah.
Yo, I shouldn't even laugh. I'm
But
sorry.
like, you know,
Sorry to hear
it's,
this,
it's
sir.
not like someone hurt me. I mean, if I go from like high school to like, it's all about experiences. So now I was never too much of a nice guy, but you know what I mean. When there was certain guy like, I'll be nice. Now, bro, I'm just doing me. I said it's alpha still.
I think it's because.
What about you, Drew? What do you consider yourself?
I still think I'm a lover man, but a mature lover man. Like, I know my boundaries now.
Shaba.
Yeah, of course. I can admit, like, if I'm feeling a female or feeling a lady,
You buying roses right away.
no, I would say right away. Before I used to.
2
Before I
days.
used to. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't kill me, bro.
Before I used to. Now I like
They don't want. They don't
care
They
about
don't care about that.
they
stuff.
don't
shit,
care
man.
about
They only love food.
yeah.
You went
all.
to the-
I don't even it's not even
Bunch of foodies.
yeah, I agree, but I think it's also because nowadays, and I can see where Artest is coming from when he says like you have to be the alpha. Like, I even talked to one of my homegirls about this. Like, a lot of females, a lot of ladies that I've seen are talking to guys that treat them bad, treat them wrong, don't care about them, don't show them no appreciation, but they still go back to that person,
and all they do is complain.
and all they do is complain. Ladies, a lot of ladies love problems because there's always something to talk about. You can't talk about somebody when they're doing good all the time or showing that they care all the time, because it's just the same thing. But if a man,
it's boring, right?
it gets boring compared to a man that
I think that's why
doesn't treat you right, doesn't pay his baby
think that's-
bonuses, all that stuff.
I think that's why I like rude girls or rude women. Like, you know, those ones that are like,
To slip on you, right?
huh? No, rude ones that are like,
Oh shit.
You're a true doormat.
no, like rude women. Like if I approach them or I'm with them, they're nice. But if some nigga come, they're like, fuck you.
Oh, okay. I think
Like
I'm
rude
towards you.
Oh no, not towards me.
So basically, a mature woman.
I can't determine a level of maturity like
Yeah,
that.
but
Yeah.
I feel that's what it is. In my past experiences, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's just like
Can't be too nice, and it's not.
I
you're trying to
don't
be
want. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want a
this
nicey
fake
chick.
alpha, or this fake guy with an ego, but just me, it's just you doing yourself, and whenever you have time for them, you make time for them, and you treat them accordingly or respectfully, and and then just go on about your business and do you. I don't know.
I can see where you're coming from. I just learned to balance everything out.
Yeah, just balance it out,
I
man.
just balance everything out.
Don't-
If a woman really wants to show me what I'm worth to her, I'll watch it. But other than that, I'm gonna just keep it going with my day.
Nah, bro, you're the prize, so
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause-
just
At the end of the day, you're the
don't put
prize,
in work.
you know what I mean?
Don't put in work to impress a shorty.
yeah. I'll put
That's
in work if the woman is putting in work, and I have no problem putting in work. But
To impress her?
huh?
To impress her?
No, I don't need to put in work to impress.
Yeah, just
So wait, you don't try
do
to
it.
impress?
Don't put in work to impress a lady.
Define
What,
impress,
yeah, but what do you mean by do work to impress? Like, what do you mean?
because your character alone must be something.
Like to get her intrigued in you. I think you're doing, like you think you're doing things to like satisfy her, type of thing.
Cause she can look at you like, yo, this guy can't even satisfy himself. He's taking
Well,
all
why?
this
Yeah, like-
time for me. And it's like,
You're
yo,
trying too hard to impress
yeah.
her,
Like, where's the time for you?
and they can sense that,
That's I don't know if I'm wrong, but that's what I.
and you look like a bucket.
Like a bucket.
So like, I'm gonna have to bring a
Interesting.
bucket next
The
time.
right one will accept you for who you are.
and work with you.
Yeah.
Because I think, and I've learned that from experience, that when you do too much, it's like a race, in a sense, where it's like you're trying to be the number one in her list. And there's a lot of guys, like there's a lot of men who do all that and end up last, and there's a lot of guys that just do them and they end up being first. And I feel like in this day and age, a lady will accept you for who you are if you're real with yourself. I've learned that from experience. They may not notice it now, because remember, you gotta also remember, a lot of these guys, they're surrounded by
feel like-
fake guys, waste guys, so they don't know what is what until later on.
So how do
Yeah,
you?
in their 30s.
So how do you fall back though?
I-
Like,
it's
when you
not-
recognize that this person's not realizing your worth.
You just keep doing you. If they message you, like I know a girl that doesn't know what I'm worth, and I've showed her and I've told her, and she knows, but she still doesn't appreciate it. It's not like I hate her. She's just blinded by what other men are going through.
You're trying to show your worth. I mean, she's not seeing your worth. You know what I mean? You're trying to.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm this, I'm that,
Yeah.
I'm that.
Yeah,
But you're not doing the things like you just. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Back in the days,
And the
yeah.
thing too, you can't really force situations. You have to
can
just
never.
recognize where, okay, the vibe is off. This is, right. Just check out. Just
Yeah.
like
Or
you don't
just
have to
know your
diss
place.
the person. You don't have to
Yeah,
like
just-
if they hit you up or tell a joke, or you just LOL. Hey, oh that's funny. You okay? Cool, and keep it moving.
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
that simple.
I totally agree with that.
Hey, you guys should say. Probably you should not be petty. There's some petty dudes out here.
The pettiness is real sometimes.
whisper.
Petty. Who? I'm petty.
I'm joking. Still, that was last podcast.
I am Groot.
Nah, but I agree with that. I agree. I think through experiences it helps you learn.
But yo, Heike, that guy that let his girl dance on the next man, I feel he's gonna get his heart broken, man.
Probably
Eventually.
will.
You never know.
I still gotta
Nah,
look
for
at the
sure.
tweets.
For sure.
But before
Don't walk out.
before we leave, because we're gonna wrap up soon.
He needs to step on this doormat.
Let me ask you guys this to see how honest you would be. So would you? I think we should do a show where we each bring. That'll be lit, in my opinion. Each bring, like, one of the exes that you're cool with
Why,
on
bro?
here, bro. I think we should, man.
What on the show or
Yeah.
what?
So they can attest to our character that we're not really bad guys. We're trying to. Basically, this podcast talks about female a lot, or relationship a lot. So we just have to show a certain side of us.
No, man.
You don't think so?
None of that shit, man.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
that, man.
What the fuck are you saying right now?
You don't think so? No. What are you scared? What are you scared to get out of here, man?
Buster.
What are you free to let out, sir?
The thing is, the man being serious too.
What are you
Yo,
free to let out?
Yo, show your
yo?
face, please.
All right, y'all spin the camera on my face right now.
Show your face, dog.
Nah, yeah.
What the fuck am I hearing right now? I'm so upset. I'm so upset, yo.
What are you upset about?
I'm so upset. What type of foolishness is coming out of your mouth?
No, what are you upset about?
Huh?
What are you upset about?
What you
It's
mean?
just dumb.
How is it dumb?
It's just dumb. What the fuck? Holy f-
Yo, you
I
guys,
ain't doing none of that.
You need
stuff.
deliverance, man.
deliverance why? I'm just saying,
I'm
guys.
cheese right now. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, guys. You have to like have
This
a
is the
woman-
man don't care. Yo, man don't care, bro. Why the hell am I gonna? What the fuck? Nah, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yo,
All right,
that's
fine. Yo,
funny.
continue being
Yo.
toxic. Fuck y'all
Yo,
niggas.
Drewski, from now on, yo, man do care. Man do care. Man do care still. Man do care, yo. Holy.
Comments they have
guy's
egregiously
pathetic.
made me fucking sick, bro.
Yo,
Pathetic nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, say
Alright,
a phrase.
fine, yo,
like that. Say a
fine.
phrase. Say a phrase. It's time to say it now.
Make me
Egregiously
sick.
made me sick.
Yo,
fine.
I'm sitting here patiently, not saying a word, hearing the bullshit that's coming out of this guy's mouth.
All right, fine. Yo, fine.
Man said fine.
Yo, fam, you want to bring out? You said this multiple times. You want to bring out your ex? You bring out your ex.
Yeah, you
All
bring
right,
your
bring
ex.
my ex on the podcast, bro.
Yo, she can sit right there.
You know she can sit right on camera, bro. Right on
No
camera
one thinks you
too.
guys are- the only people that think, the only thing me and him are bad guys. That's it.
Yeah.
So what I need
Yo,
to-
we're not even bad guys.
It's
We're
a
just,
bad guys.
we
Like,
just
set up,
speak from, we
y'all.
just speak from the heart.
I said it's a
all,
setup,
man.
bro.
What I need to ex
just speak
my
from the
ex
heart.
confirm.
I said it's a setup thing.
Setup.
You're a fraud. You are a fraud. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is,
I'm
if man
Mona-
do it. I
I'm
don't
Mona
know
Scott
what to
over
worry
here.
about. If man don't do it, I still have nothing to worry about.
I'm not
So
doing it.
just-
We're not doing it.
I'm not doing that shit.
Yo,
For
you
what?
guys, you guys
Yo,
can do it, but
I have-
won't be on
Wait,
the
yo,
podcast.
wait. What are you gonna gain? What are you gonna gain from that?
I have no skeleton
What
in
do you gain from bringing your ex?
I have no skeletons in my closet. You know, we can have a Jerry Springer moment on the ManDontCare podcast. You know what I mean?
So, do you want your ex skeletons? Is that why?
Yes, nigga, that's a setup. Yo, you guys, yo, I just feel like, yo, I'm just saying, yo.
For what?
It'll
Why
be
do you-
interesting.
Why do you need to know my skeletons?
Yo, this is the
Didn't even
second
know my
consecutive podcast session this guy brought this type of shit up. What's going on, dog?
And I have mans over here panicking and rambling like, what the fuck, yo?
Who's panicking? Why do you want to bring her up?
Man, I'm going off like when
It's
I'm
just-
like
it's just
Golden
dumb.
State when Katie went down, panicking.
It's just dumb.
All right, fine, yo. Keep y'all skeletons
You bring
in
your
the
ex,
closet.
it's not gonna.
All my exes from Texas.
They're all from Texas.
Nah, this is Drake line. I don't know.
Yo, but I always have to call you out, bro. That's how you know there's a problem,
The
bro.
man said it's the Man Do Care podcast.
Man do
Man
care.
do care still.
That was hilarious. Though.
Man
Yeah.
do care.
Man
Nah,
do care.
still. But what we
Oh, my
should
God.
do,
The Man do care
I'm eating
podcast.
curry chicken instead of oxtail, bro.
Hey, what's wrong with curry chicken?
Nah, that's the thing. You ain't eating oxtail, so you ain't thinking straight, man.
That's true. I should get some oxtail.
Yeah, you need some oxtail, bro.
your system, high key.
Yo, I took a girl to get her oxtail for the first time, and she's like, "Yo, I'm not eating this blubber." I was like, "Oh my god,
That's definitely not a relationship for you.
nah,
You need to abort mission.
aborted."
Control Alt Delete. These guys are not gonna forget this. See how
Yeah.
you messed
Definitely
up?
not. I definitely
Yeah,
drank
man.
this out for a reason.
Yeah, you're a sucker still.
How am I? Yo, you guys trying to? I see the play. Yo, it's not working, bro.